I was going to say the belts, less belts, but there's another way to look at that with the belts. You can look at the belts like in soccer, how they have the Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup, and each belt is one of those championships or one of those tournaments. So you can collect WBC, WBO, and the IBF, for example, and try to become undisputed, or we just go with the Saudis and have the Ring Magazine as the only champion, the Ring Magazine belt as the only champion per weight division. Which one do you think's better? You guys can tell me. Probably the one belt thing, because we haven't had it, or we've never had it in my lifetime. And the Ring Magazine being the most prestigious, and especially now that it's been bought by the Saudis, we could go one champion per division. I'm going to say Tera Moana, the big Aussie. Olympian, he's got a nice personality, and he has a couple of big fights that could potentially happen because he signed with Matchroom. He's a heavyweight. He's ticking all the boxes. Imagine him versus Justice Huni. Most likely lose their world title in 2025. I'm going to say, I could easily say Stanionis or someone like that, one of the weaker champions, but I'm going to say Canelo, because when he fights Terence Crawford in September, I'm going to pick Crawford to beat him. So Canelo will lose his world title in September. I want to see Jai Opetaia fight at Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne. That's my wish. I don't really care who he fights. Well, it'd be better if it was someone good. But yeah, I'd love to see a boxing fight at Rod Laver Arena. Marvel is too big. You can't see properly. It's not the right atmosphere for a fight, I don't think. The tennis centre is perfect. Tank Davis versus Lomachenko. That's a super interesting fight for me. Fighter that needs to step up in 25. Gervonta Davis. Again. Teofimo Lopez. These guys are just so talented, and they rarely fight big fights. Teofimo Lopez is the kind of guy that will lose to someone ranked 189 in the world and then come out and beat Terence Crawford maybe one day. This one I'm going to say Conor Benn, because I think he's going to lose to Chris Eubank Jr.